It's funny, but in Tahiti, in the Tahitian language, Noni means gift from God. I believe the reason why the Tahitian people named it a gift from God or called it a gift from God is because Dr. Neil Solomon had said at the University of Maryland, he said in all his years at Johns Hopkins Medical University, he has never seen a single product do more for people than this one product does, Tahitian Noni juice. The story of Noni is so important that we knew it would never be told with Noni sitting on a drugstore shelf. The distributors are the real heroes and heroines in our story because they're the ones out there telling the story. They're the ones out there that is spreading the word about Tahitian Noni juice. They're the ones that are allowing people in this world to try this particular product and have the opportunity to change their lives. Best part of the business, helping people. That's what I'm passionate about. I would say 3 to 5 days a week my phone will ring and somebody on the other end of it is thanking me for introducing them to the product that's changed their lives or the lives of a loved one, and that to me is the most rewarding part of the business. One of the objections I get when people are looking at this from a business opportunity is they just shrug and say, well, I can't sell, or I don't want to sell. Well, that's perfect. You're perfect for this opportunity because we're in the telling business. No product gets sold until the story gets told. He or she who tells the story the most wins, and here's why. All I do is I just tell people stories about what this juice has done, and as a result, people themselves make the decision to purchase the product, which fuels my business. Look, this is not about knowing a lot of people. It's about telling a few, who tell a few, who tell a few, and exponentially this grows. When I started network marketing, I was in a little town of Guysborough, Nova Scotia, Canada, with a population of 400 people. And I told a few who told a few that allowed me to retire full-time into this industry in only 10 months. One of the objections that we get when we ask people about the business opportunities, they say, oh, I don't have enough time. Look, when I started network marketing, I was working 5 jobs at the same time trying to pay my bills. I was falling behind $1,000 to $3,000 every month. I was working over 100 hours a week. But you know what? I found 6 to 8 hours a week crammed in there when I could, and 10 months later I was retired. It doesn't take a lot of time. Just make sure that you're effective in utilizing the time that you do have to put to it. Another objection people say is, well, I don't have enough money. Look, number one is your health has got to be your #1 priority. And if you want to build yourself a secondary ancillary income stream, what can you afford to do? Can you afford to toss down $150,000 to get into a franchise? I couldn't. So what I did, I paid $35 for a Tahitian Noni membership and went ahead and told some people about this juice. And as a result of it, I built a full-time income for myself today. If you don't think that you can afford to do this business, I don't think you can afford not to do this business. Sometimes when people hear the stories about this product, they go, oh, it's got to be too good to be true, or oh, that just can't be the case. And I tell them this, look, I don't know what the juice will do for you. It can't hurt you, it could help you, and it might just change your life. What have you got to lose? The product comes with a full 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. The only way you lose is don't try the product. Some of the ingredients in Tahitian Noni juice are taken into the body at the cellular level, so any living cell benefits from these particular ingredients in the juice. So it doesn't matter whether it's a plant, an animal, a human, doesn't matter whether it's an infant, a middle-aged person, or a senior. If you have living cells, then you can benefit from the juice. Now, some of the people that we referred the product to said they didn't get any benefits out of the juice, any visible benefits. And it's funny, I talked to Dr. Neil Solomon about this particular issue one day, and he advised me that this product works 100% of the time for 100% of the people. If they don't feel benefit from the juice, it's one of 2 reasons. they either didn't take enough of it or didn't take it over a long enough period of time for it to work. You know, it's funny, 20 months ago when I started taking Tahitian Noni juice, my body weight wasn't a challenge for me. It was nothing I had any concerns about at all. But I noticed after about 6 months of drinking Tahitian Noni juice, along with the other benefits I was receiving, I noticed that my weight was starting to drop about a pound a month. I wasn't trying to do anything to lose weight. And it's funny because there's a theory that the reason why our society has become so obese is that our bodies are craving nutrients. And we call it craving food, but in effect they're not. They're craving nutrients. And because the nutrients aren't in the soils, they're not getting into the produce that we're eating. And as a result, we have to eat more produce in order to satisfy the nutrients our bodies are craving. And I believe over the last 20 months that's allowed me to drop 15 pounds is the fact that my body is getting the nutrients from the juice, and as a result, noticeably, in the last 10 months of my life, I don't have a second helping. It's not because I don't want to or I make any conscientious decision about it, it's just I don't need it. According to Dr. John Roberts, to replace the nutrients that's in a single bottle of Tahitian Noni juice at a health food store, it would cost you in excess of $500 a bottle. I don't see how you can afford not to take Tahitian Noni juice. We only use noni from the French Polynesian Islands because it's about 20% higher in nutrients than any noni in the rest of the world. The reason for that is because of the rich volcanic soil that contains the nutrients that is required in the growth of the plant. It's because of the pure water that the plant gets to use in its growth stages and the clean air. It's absolutely the perfect Eden for growing this particular plant. We do this to protect our consumers. We do this so that our distributors may sell with pride and confidence. We do this because we really do care. How the product tastes is entirely up to the individual. If your body's acidic, you're probably not going to enjoy the taste of the juice. But if your body's in the alkaline state, which is the healthy state, you're really going to enjoy the taste of the juice. It's amazing because when I first started taking the juice, I was facing some health challenges. But over time, over a period of a month or so of taking this juice, all of a sudden it's like the taste of the juice changed. But what was happening was my body was becoming more alkaline, and you can do that with a simple pH paper test. You know, it's funny because when I talk to people about it, they think, well, because it's 7 years old, they missed the ground floor opportunity. Well, I got involved in this company 2 years ago when it was already 5 years old. It had to be 5 years old or I wouldn't get involved in it, because that's when companies in this industry reach stability. All the mistakes and bugs have already been ironed out of those companies. So when I got involved in this, when all the hard work was already done, the path was already laid, all I had to do was put my feet in the footsteps of the person who'd gone on successfully before me. That's the opportunity that's with you right now. Just think about this. This company pays out 53% of every dollar that it takes in on product. That's absolutely amazing. That's one of the highest payouts in our industry. I'm a high school dropout. I've got grade 11 education. Not proud of it, but that's the way my life went. I got involved in some conventional businesses and I've lost my shirt. I turn around and I get involved in this industry. I join this company. I live in $1 million house. I drive 4 luxury automobiles. I have a beach home most people would be proud to call their main residence. And I did this because of the opportunity. If you're looking to get out of your current situation or enhance your current situation, this is the opportunity for you. Well, right now, we're currently at $40 million a month. If we were to service all the people in the world with the destiny of this particular product, we'd be somewhere in the range of probably $1 billion a month in sales. So I say we got a lot of room to grow. You know, it's funny, people ask if this is a worthwhile venture to get involved with. For $35, you purchase a membership to become a distributor with Tahitian Noni juice. From there, you can take this all the way to the top because this company has paid out over $1 billion in just 7 years. And in that same 7 years, has paid out over $1 million to over 230 of its distributors. Look, there are things put on this earth by our Creator to help people, and I believe that Noni is one of the best of those things. That's why I'm totally convinced the opportunity to become associated with this company and product will be very fruitful to those who choose to do so.